Me and Drizzy back to back, it's getting scary. If you fucking with my eyes, just don't come near me. Put some bins all on your head like Justin Terry. Whoa.
Let's get it, let's get it! The Faison View Podcast, baby! You already know we in the building right before Christmas. You already know who's in the building.
It's Monica.
Neek in the building. Episode 255, man. Hey, I know everybody week is busy. Everybody doing that last minute shopping. It's a lot going on. There's a lot of people outside, accidents, police everywhere, sirens everywhere. There's a lot going on. But throughout all that, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And you already know, Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern time, man. So this is not gonna be a long show, long episode, man. We just want to wish y'all happy holidays, and also we just want to talk about just a few things on the agenda, man. This Christmas will be
a very special Christmas.
We'll try to hit the high note. It's hilarious. She ain't got it.
That's okay though.
Sea breezy. Hey, so we're gonna talk about it. So we just a quick agenda, man. Let's end the debate. What is the most iconic Christmas song? All right. Is there such thing as the right place to propose? Good one. And man, lastly, real quick, Hov, man, he states that nobody can see him in the Verzuz. Do you agree? I don't agree, but we're gonna get to that. All right, let's end the debate, man. You know, it's Christmas around, the holiday spirit. You already know Mariah Carey getting to that bag. All I want for Christmas is you.
I like that song. I don't like her performance.
But what's the most iconic Christmas song to you?
I don't know. I like Chris Brown.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That's always been like my Christmas song.
This Christmas, and it's crazy because this Christmas has so many different variations.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, when I was in when I was in 5th grade, Chris Brown cousin was my music teacher, and so like we would always listen to that song. And for some reason, I thought Chris Brown made that song when I was younger.
Oh yeah.
And then I like came home and I saw my mom. She was like, "No, that song been out way before Chris Brown." She like, thought it was so funny.
And it's remade.
Yeah, it is.
A million times over.
Yeah.
So I would say definitely Mariah Carey. All I Want for Christmas. This Christmas. Rudolph, of course.
Yeah, that's my song too.
Jingle Bells, the typical one. And I was looking through it. I forgot Whitney Houston had a smash Christmas hit.
Which one was hers?
Whitney Houston and also the Jackson 5.
What was it?
Crazy enough, I'm gonna say it right now. And then you got like the Christmas song, Nat King Cole. And these are ones that you would probably remember. And the one with Whitney Houston is Do You Hear What I Hear?
Yeah.
Do you hear what I hear?
I know that one.
I mean, Whitney Houston, though, I mean, for real.
I gotta listen to her sing it, because I haven't heard her sing it.
It's different type of levels. Yeah. But honestly, the real debate is what would y'all choose? I know Mariah Carey is iconic.
Yeah.
Hers is iconic, it's timeless, point blank. But Chris Brown kind of holds a little value. It's kind of like when I hear Chris Brown this Christmas, I think about the black version of the Happy Birthday song, like with Stevie Wonder. I think about another version of it and how it's mixed. And like how that was mixed, and plus the movie, that's why everybody really got to it, because the movie. I want y'all to put out there, which one would you have? All I Want for Christmas Is You, or this Christmas Chris Brown version? So I want y'all to be the judge.
I'm gonna go with Breezy, but
I
do like Mariah Carey and like her Christmas songs though.
Just because Mo said this Christmas Sea Breezy, I never go against Sea Breezy in any situation, but just to be devil advocate, I'm gonna say Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas Is You. She get into that bag. You don't even understand. I don't even talking about Mariah. Mariah has what? I was looking on the all-time list. I was looking because I was in this conversation about what we're gonna talk about later about Hov and Wayne and who has the most hits. Mariah Carey is second all time to the Beatles.
You always say that.
It's crazy because, you know, when we was talking, when everybody bring these conversations up about Mariah, Beyonce, all that other stuff, it's like Mariah has a lot of range, and that Christmas time is hers. It's crazy. That's different, baby, to have a universal song that can play every single year. That's different type of bag, and you're into a different type of time right there. So that's actually a good debate. That's something we wanted to come to y'all about. And also, we already talked about the movies. We already had that conversation. I Got Home Alone, of course. the Christmas Story. She
I
had
got the
Christmas with
Grinch.
Cranks. The
I
Grinch.
love
Actually,
the Cranks, but
actually, that's actually a good one. I would say
Grinch,
that's a
yeah.
better one to go up against. The Grinch.
That was my movie when I was younger.
What? Yeah,
The Grinch. The Grinch. Yeah.
The Grinch is fire.
It was a good one.
Grinch is fire. Did you see the you see it trending where the Grinch came in through the window and the little kids?
No.
Yes, it's like just came out. It was a viral clip that these parents trying to prank their kids. Daggone one of the son tried to fake sleep. The daughter's up here trying to fight off the Grinch.
Oh
yeah, I'm like, oh my
gosh.
god,
That's
bro.
funny.
Nah, Grinch definitely is classic all the
You know
time.
what I couldn't get with though when I was younger? It was
What?
too long.
What?
The Polar Express.
The Polar Express.
That movie was so long. Like I probably didn't finish it till I was in college. I actually watched it.
And the thing about the Polar Express, we talked about the other day, it had a lot of realism in that movie. So that's why I don't be going back to Polar Express that much. For real.
Yeah, I couldn't get that with that movie.
And then you had way more Christmas movies, but you got like Mo used to be a fan of Air Bud. She ain't gonna sit here and lie
That
to
was
you.
great, man.
Those type of movies.
No, I did
movies.
like that though.
You got the Alvin and the Chipmunks. You got so many.
Oh my gosh,
different.
that was my movie because I could literally tell you the whole thing.
You got all different.
Word
type
from
of
word.
holiday movies. So that's I don't know. That's a hard one to choose.
Yeah, it is.
And then you still got the movie this Christmas. So we're moving on. Mo, pull the scenario out.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get to it. This is the debate we wanted to talk about, alright? So we're gonna answer this flat out straight before we get to the scenario. So
Okay.
is there a such thing as a right place to propose?
I'm gonna say it's not a right place.
Yes or no? I'm gonna say no.
It's not a right. No, it's not a right place.
I don't feel like is there such thing as a right place? Only because we spoke about at the end of the day a proposal is not supposed to be talked about. It's not even.
It's not. It shouldn't even come up in conversation.
Yeah, and you should have a remnants of your lady based off of or whoever you dating off of basically like what your relationship is based off of. So
yeah, I feel like you should know the kind of proposal that they would like enjoy. You know what I mean?
Correct. So it's just like I don't think those things should be talked about, and I feel like if you're pushing to get married, that's a dream come true.
Mm-hmm.
That's especially for a woman, that's a dream come true. So it's like it's a different type of remnants. It's a different type of aura around that. It's special, but I don't feel like because this scenario we about to bring up, it made me think about it. I'm like, man, nah, I don't like that because at the end of the day, man, if you get on that knee, it's no turning back. First of all, and also it's showing that you really love this partner to be taking it to the next step.
In most cases.
And in most cases, and I feel like before we can give into that, it's a blessing to even have somebody wanting to share that moment with you and do things of that nature. That's a sacred moment.
Yeah.
So we're on to the scenario. We're going to talk about this. So read the scenario out for us, Mo.
Alright, y'all. So it says, my boyfriend proposed to me at the movies. I didn't let him finish proposing because for one, I thought it was a joke. And for two, immediately thought seriously at the movies. And then she was basically saying how they discussed how she wanted to get proposed to, and she wanted to look decent and like a professional photographer or at least someone there to take pictures, and wanted it to be a little bit more elegant. And she told him this, and he instead proposed to her after mostly everyone left the theater and the staff were there picking up the trash. But she felt like she should have said yes because that's also how she felt in the moment. But her heart was racing. She was happy thinking about it. And her boyfriend basically explained while on his knee that he chose to propose to her at the movie theater because it was their thing. Like that was something that they did. So then she said, we always go to the movies. It's our thing to do. And that warmed my heart. I don't know if that makes sense. I just don't know if I'm wrong or something. Please help me. I'm sad and disappointed now. I feel like the whole proposal thing is going to suck the second go round. Will I feel this happy again?
So
the second go round?
That scenario bothered me because in the context in what she's saying,
Yeah.
it just sounds like, it sounds very ungrateful that, you know, at the end of the day, I understand what she's saying on the rim. Oh yeah, this is what, but like, out of all moments, you could have said yes and continued on and then said, oh yeah, you could have, you know, did it, da da da. I mean, still have a conversation, but also that I feel like that's still backhanded because I just don't like that notion. I don't like that at all, and that bothers me. Just the fact of the matter that this man took out the time of his day, dedicated. You don't know what he did or had to go through to whatever to get that ring. You know, whatever the case may be, he had to do probably do different types of things. I understand that she was saying, oh yeah, the surroundings, but at the end of the day, you got people that's in 3, 5, 7, 10-year relationships who have waited for that moment and never got that moment or never got a chance to see that moment. Or you got people that have never been proposed to at all in life, and you get this once in a lifetime moment with this person that you love, and you talking about you can't do it because of these reasons, and then talk about the second time around. Sorry, boo boo.
Yeah, no.
Ain't gonna be no second time
I
around.
don't know about that. And to be honest,
damn sure won't be no second time around if it was me.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm talking about like what? Like wait, time, money, effort. Like, I mean, you got people who are saying on the other side, well, yeah, he should know, he should know, you know, she basically set those expectations, but those things shouldn't even be talked about, in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like that makes it kind of awkward. Like, why y'all talking about the proposal beforehand? Like, that should be something that he come up with. Like, I feel like in a way, when you like talk about it, that's kind of forcing something. Like, forcing it also. Like, when you talk about it beforehand, like, that's forcing it. Like, you know.
And then when you speak of certain things, like, into existence, say if you bringing that type of stuff up, more than likely those things will not happen.
Yeah.
And then the fact of the matter is, I respect him on the other side because basically he knowingly what she may want and how she wants to be proposed, but also it was sentimental that he was saying it is to something. Movies, going to movies is our thing. This is our thing. This is actually, you know, a core bond that I have with you. And this is where we probably built our relationship, is probably going to the movies, having conversations, being social, things of that nature, man. So I was just like, bruh, I wonder how y'all think about it. I wonder how Mo think about it. Like, you know, like, I don't know. Let me know what y'all think about that scenario.
Yeah, y'all comment in the comment section because I need to know.
And Mo, I ain't really hear from you. So what you really think about it overall?
I feel like I would have just said yes and then left it at that. Like, he proposed to you, and then he also said that because that's y'all thing, and you know that's y'all thing. Like, that's kind of special that, like, this is something that y'all do often. It's probably one of their first dates and all of that, so he decided to propose to her at the movie theater. Like, I would have said yeah, especially if I loved him. Like, I'm not going. And then the second go round, like, that's even more awkward. Like, because now you anticipating him to propose to you again. Like, after that.
Yeah,
like,
no. And then
I think the relationship dynamics going to change too, because you said no. And you stopped him mid-proposal because that's not what you wanted. Like,
the relationship is not going to go like what you told me on camera. It's on social media. You put that on social media.
Yes, y'all. She posted
that's the whole kill. For us to even be talking about it, you put it on social media and broadcast it and embarrass me. Like,
and people know her too. So like that's like me posting all my friends. Like, all my friends obviously would know who I'm talking about. Like, that's weird.
Exactly.
No.
And then connecting it back to them, and then you have a whole type of thing.
Embarrassing.
Right. Then you have a whole type of thing of different sides thinking away, because you're gonna have people that's thinking, you know, thinking of, you know,
because you gotta think about it, like how girls are nowadays. Like, not saying all girls, but like a lot of girls, like, they're superficial. So like her girl's probably like, girl, you deserve better. Like, he need to do better, like, with that proposal. And then his men gonna be out here like, nah, you deserve better, bro. Like, you need a girl who gonna appreciate you.
So now it's
like
mess up the whole space.
The whole relationship just
exactly. You mess up the whole space at that point.
Yeah.
You not lying. So it's just like, you know, it's just a crazy world we live in, man. This social media,
now I can understand when people say
over.
like social media can ruin relationships.
Yes, big
because
time.
That right there is pure.
You bring other people into your relationship, or bring other people into your drama.
Yeah.
It's always gonna be some type of issue, bro. And that, I just feel like at the end of the day, man, no matter what, when you come past that person, you feel like, I understand that a lot of people, things happen, people don't end up being who they say they were.
Yeah.
But if you feel in your heart of heart you have a good one, a real one, make sure you hold on to that. It's not easy to come by. He was probably a real one to her.
It sounded like it's
but
real.
it ended up going another way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, man, oh man, really be mindful out here, and not just in for things just for the clout and social media and the looks of other people. Because at the end of the day, like what I mean, based on the news, we ain't gonna break it here because y'all probably seen it, but based on the news with these celebrities, at the end of the day, in any relationship, you shouldn't be envious of anything because you never know what is going on behind closed doors. And I feel like, in my opinion, that was based off of probably somebody else's relationship. Somebody else had some extravagant type of proposal or whatever the case may be. And and most of those times, like we just said, you don't know what those people are going through. You had the most extravagant proposal. It did not end up being.
That's why I said, because you said like.
It did not end up being.
But like, yeah, sometimes dudes just do that just because.
Right.
Like,
so you don't know.
Yeah.
So we're moving on. We're moving forward, man. Hey, this one was controversial. All right. Hov states nobody can see him in a Verzuz via Twitter Spaces. Do you agree? I don't agree. I mean, I know how great Hov is, because he's a pioneer to a lot. My generation and just overall, no. Because in my generation too, I got 3 people all back. I got Wayne, Drake, and Ye that can go against Hov. Mo don't get all into the politics of things. She's a Drake fan, and to her point, she could think like that too, because you look on the hits, you look at all the hit list too. No, shoot, he up there with the Beatles too. Drake is. Yeah. But when it pertains to Hov,
I still don't think he would win in the Verzuz against him though.
Who, Hov? Yeah,
I don't think Drake would win against him.
Because that's we understand there's levels to this.
Yeah.
And even Drake has respect, and the people I'm naming, they have respect for JayZ. Wayne, his favorite rapper is JayZ. Understandably, really? Yes, this is his favorite rapper. JayZ paved the way for a lot. I'm not dismissing that. Yeah. But we also, and that's just not me being a Wayne fan, being serious. Look at the realm of what he has done in his career. We talk about it often, but people don't talk about it enough. This man started when he was 13. Wayne is only 37 right now, and has had almost 3 to 4 decades worth of music. And has brought Drake to the table, has brought these people to the table. And you have Ye, who actually produced and made music for JayZ. You know what I'm saying? And his catalog ranges. I respect what JayZ saying, but he was saying that nobody can stand on the stage with him. That's what's different. Nobody can, beating him in the verses, that's a tall task. But standing with you, no. So I wholeheartedly have Wayne in that. Wholeheartedly have Wayne.
I know you would say that.
Yeah, I mean, but also, I'm not trying to be funny, but like especially our generation would say that. It's either in our generation, people are going to say, in my uncle generation, the other generation, my father and stuff, they most likely going to say JayZ, of course. It's still generational, but what I'm saying what Wayne did is broke the barriers of that, because he also is the reason why you have your Thugs, your Future, your Kendrick, your Cole, your Nicki. JayZ, he's influential, but he didn't influence those.
Yeah,
he didn't influence those people.
Yeah,
those are the people that are running the game.
And they openly say who influenced them.
Little Durk, G Herb, we can go. I'm Kodak. I'm talking about any 21 Savage. We can go down the whole list. All of that.
For all of them.
All of them, because that's who they grew up on.
Yeah.
You got to think about all those people I named are still around my age, not that much older. And the ones that he did impact, you got to think about how crazy it is that Drake is 34, 35. Wayne is only 37. Nicki Minaj is older than Wayne. What he has done in the game and put forth in the game cannot be compared. His mixtapes alone can win him a Verzuz. Hov is a different animal, of course, because he got B-sides that are hit songs. It's still respect given, but I'm like, bruh, when you make those statements, it's like, all right, now these fighting words. Because Mo know I've been talking about this verse having Wayne or Drake or Wayne and JayZ.
I do want to see that, though.
Or something, because that's going to be the biggest verses ever. It's not even going to be close. Because those are two iconic. It's like how you view certain sports. How tennis, Venus and Serena changed the game. in basketball, Michael Jordan, you got Kobe, Steph, and LeBron, and all them to change the game. In this rap space, JayZ, the Waynes, and the Drakes, they broke barriers different down. So I was like shocked. And then you have Nas. We don't even talk about Nas. Like, we don't even get to Nas. But then you talk about these pillars of the game. You can't say nobody can stay on the stage with you. I'm sorry. Because I'm not even gonna lie.
I agree with you.
I would have DMX to go against JayZ too. DMX can really range. DMX actually went in the Verzuz versus Snoop Dogg, which a lot of people look at the song, which a lot of people cannot do. Like, so I don't know. Mo not all into the rap, but I'm still just putting it out there. At the end of the day, man, what do y'all think? Do y'all agree with Hov that nobody can stand on the stage with him, or do y'all have who y'all pick for real? Because I'm definitely putting that out there, throwing that out there. Because I seen a lot of comments saying, of course Wayne, of course Ye, Eminem, of course, too as well, and Drake. So we gonna see. We gonna see. I actually want to see that Verzuz. I want to see that Verzuz. We gonna get into it. But actually, man, this is just showing y'all, man, love, man, happy holidays. Make sure y'all tuning in to Leak and Neek, man. The new vlog is up, Neek. The new vlog is up. Hey, do you have anything to say, Neek?
We got 3 up, y'all. So go watch, go subscribe, like, comment, share, all of that. Happy holidays.
Absolutely, and that channel is Leak N apostrophe Neek, alright? LEEK NNEEK, alright?
Yeah.
Alright, so make sure you just space that. Make sure you tune in, man. Much love for you guys, man. We'll see you guys soon.